Couple of things. I just heard about the threshold of 1,000 deaths in Kent County. And I think it's really important to understand those are people that died with COVID. They didn't die of COVID. And that's something that's been gamed by everybody. Dr. Fauci himself back a couple years ago said he thought about 40% of the COVID cases were other things. But that's part of the narrative getting pushed, and that's what you got to do sometimes. So as bad as COVID is, it's a horrible thing. I know people have died from it, and it is a terrible thing for certain people. We understand that, just like the flu and other things. But we got to be truthful in our assessment. And I wanted to thank all the parents out here in the audience, everybody. And I always do on both sides. It doesn't matter if they're beating me up or yelling at me or something. I like the fact that you're here. It's very important that we hear from you. I don't look at this group. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. I have well, I'm thanking this crowd, so I wanted to acknowledge them for a moment. Okay, anyhow. I don't look at parents, mama bears, papa bears, as terrorists. They've been called terrorists by our own FBI and at school board meetings. And, you know, we've even had our health department director compare the parents to the FBI informants that were disguised as militia that were going to kidnap the governor. I think there's 10 or 11 of them. 12. But again, those things aren't ever talked about or brought up. And now we have the PSAs that are being played ad nauseum, citing 3 times as many kids in the hospitals with COVID. And then you get to look in between the lines